most amazing and the most spiritually most powerful full moon today. So
Of,
you are open. We are open to the grace of the Guru.
of all the year. So this is the most powerful day of all the year.
Yes, yes. All the day, and especially like all the full moons also. This is the most potent full moon. And also, as we said, because last new moon when we were meeting, and I said this is a very special new moon because it was also the Navaratri, the starting of the puja of the Mother Divine. So this phase is completed where the Mother Divine ushers in the energy. And now this is the month of Shravan, which is said to be the month of the Shiva himself. So all the Shiva devotees, all the meditators, all the sannyasins, and all the spiritual people here, they travel by foot to the foothills of the Himalayas and to the spiritual places, the pilgrim places of the Shivas. And on every Monday, they go and pour water on the head of the Shivalinga.
Wow.
Yeah. So from today itself, I am going into a 4 months journey of confinement and internal processes, which is called the Chaturmasya. And from this full moon to the full moon in November 15th, it is a whole cycle of 4 months. And this is said to be as we know, all the three powers, the power of the creator, the one who preserves, and the one who destroys or transforms. Transformers is Shiva. So this is the Shiva time. And Vishnu, who is the who takes care of you, who nurtures you and protects you. That energy, it goes to sleep for the 4 months. So it's a very special time for the heart chakra. And all the Vishnu devotees for these 4 months, they go through a particular process, which I have started from today. It's called Chaturmasya. That means the penance of 4 months. And the first month itself, as I said, is taken over by Shiva himself because Vishnu is not there, one power is not there. So Shiva takes over. This is a very powerful time to connect and to meditate. So I'm very happy that it has happened today and we are meeting today so we can bless each other and we can be with each other. That is nice.
Oh, that's so beautiful. And what are you going to do? What are you going to add into your life for the coming 4 months? I mean, do you do a special meditation? Are you going to move differently or eat differently? These 4 months, what is different, or what would you add as a ritual to your life?
There are certain specific regimens actually. That is what I'm going to add into this. And it's not only adding, it has to be like it's very structured. So these are the things that I will be doing all these 4 months. And there are certain things that I won't do for 4 months. So these 4 months are a month of confinement where for a certain time, I am the whole day. I have confined myself into my own space. I'm not going out, no visitors. I'm not visiting anybody, and I'm not taking also visitors. And I have my own processes, and mostly I'm in silence. And after 6 in the evening, I completely just close the door. That is all. And also, there are few things. These are the private practices that I have from my gurus, and that is what I do. The first year that I did it was in 2011, and that was a very big year for me. It was very transformative year for me also, because that was the time I went completely into silence for 4 months, and many things happened. Many magical things happened. So yeah.
Wow.
I came to visit my parents today also.
Uh,
So I
are
was,
your parents in Calcutta as well?
yes, yes, they are. They are. Yeah.
Beautiful.
How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. Let me just pause the recording for a second.
And it's so that rest, peace, because that is what we have forgotten in this world, that the mind is so churning and running and something or the other. And especially because of so much information available on the internet, in the media, people get so confused. And in a way, another way also, I see how spirituality can also stress and confuse people, because in all the sections people think that they have the fear of missing out, that, oh, I have to do that practice, I have to do this practice, and the only thing is just to come back to yourself. That is all what you need. And instead of looking at yourself, you are so busy looking at the others and the world and the people and family, and the whole thing is just to come back to yourself. When you are at peace, when you are not tense, and when you are relaxed, everything will relax in its own time.
But that's a beautiful, beautiful statement to make. Sometimes I call it a spiritual burnout. We are so busy with fixing ourselves and needing to become someone. And it's like crazy. And yes, because of the internet and social media, so much is available. And every time you see something like, oh, maybe this is the missing link. Oh, maybe I need to do this. And maybe I should do that. And then everything will work out. Even me speaking about it gives me like a certain pressure in my body. So yeah, it's something I realized more and more over the years. Like the less you do, the more you relax into it. And then
Yes.
the most important, trust. I mean, you are exactly where you need to be. And on top of that, everything you need to know is already with you. But because we're so busy and so running and filling ourselves up, we have no access to that magic inside of us. Like you said, you were in silence for 4 months, secluded, and all the magic unfolded. Well, that's the essence. That's the key. It's already there. So for me, more and more, the main spiritual practice is just rest, pause, and peace.
Yes. Just be you. Just be you.
Just be you.
It was so beautiful when I was just walking into my parents' place, and suddenly there was a shower. And like always, whenever there's some auspicious thing, I'm going to do something nice. It was so full and sunny, and suddenly it showered. I was like, okay, I take all the blessings. And then I walked in completely drenched. My what I was wearing, it was all drenched. And it's so beautiful. Then I got this gift from my mother. She gave me a new dress to wear. And life is as easy as that. As easy as that. You know that wherever you are, whenever you are being taken care of. So just be you. That is all. And the whole world, instead of, and we have so many filters now. Also, with the energies and the stories of positive and negative, people are so confused that it's almost like a panic even to go out in the world, that what will I eat, where will I look, where will I sit, is it good for me, is it bad for me, these things. I mean, the focus is on you, but completely in a most strange way. It's not about how you're feeling and how you are relaxing. It's more about what is going wrong with me. Nothing will go wrong. Nothing will go wrong. Nothing can go wrong. Everything is beautiful. Everything is beautiful.
For me, the shift was really there when you realize that there is no wrong, that it's just what is, and focus on your blessings instead of that, what we thought it was, then
Yeah.
something shifts.
Practice of gratitude, I think, is one of the sole easiest things just to include in your prayer. Just waking up knowing that yes, I'm alive. Wow, I have a shelter where I slept well. I had food, and I know a few people, even if there's at least one person in your life where you can trust and you can share for some time or today, just being grateful for it. You have a body which is not yet gone, it's still there. All the body parts are functioning as best as they can. The sun is giving light and the air is blowing, you are breathing, and whatever the nature is all around. And the more and more I speak with people, the more and more I come, like people come close to me, and I see whatever they are speaking, like they really have no idea what they are speaking and what they are doing. And the more this silence integrates inside you, like it's very difficult to explain. There's nothing to explain actually.
No.
This space of silence, you are carrying it inside, and then when it is so integrated and so solid, that is the place of peace, because nobody can move you from that. No one, nothing. You're not scared of death anymore. You're not scared of what will happen. These questions will not even arise, because that is the place of acceptance
Yeah.
that happens, that, oh, I'm good.
Yeah.
Everything is fine. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Wow. It's so beautiful. You speak about, I love synchronicity, and you just mentioned all the first chapters of my book. Silence is the first one. Second one is acceptance. So funny, no? And I was just writing before I came to this call. So very interesting. And I was writing about acceptance. Just, it is what it is. You are where you are. There is nothing to worry about. There's nowhere to go. You're just perfect. And then you just connect, you feel into your heart, especially in this period of life where we are right now. And then move from there. And then you know that it's always okay.
Last night was so beautiful. Where I was sleeping, the sky is very clean, and I'm on the third floor. And on the side where I was sleeping, the full moon was showing all the time, and the whole room was just flooding with moonlight. And I was speaking with the moon, and it was so amazing. Like, what you would really want? Nothing. Nothing is needed. And that is when my guru used to speak. He says that, when you really, this need, this dying need inside you is just gone. Instantly, you are filled up with that grace, which is undying. And everything is already taken care of. And uh, this is also a game of the mind when people say about manifestation, what you want, what you want to manifest, what you need. There's nothing against it or anything, but to know that is also a game, like a child, because you don't know what you really need. And mostly our ideas are so small than what life wants for us. We often ask for, mostly we ask for very small things.
Yeah.
And when you stop asking, the real thing starts happening.
Yeah.
And people are focusing in the things which are not at all necessary. When people say, I'm very practical, I'm being this and that, still you understand, okay, it's good, but you see where that person is. They're still on the place of survival, still on the place of scarcity, still on the vibration of fear. And once you are moving into the realm of what we call, this is the day for that, Guru Purnima, the grace of the Guru, you know that the Guru is there, is taking care. And yeah, you're just happy, you're just relaxed. Nothing is needed. Even before, when I think of people around me, even myself, I have never been actually like that, that I want this, I need this. It has never been in my life. It's more been playful. whatever I want, if there is, I can afford it, I will take it. Or, and even 2 days, if I wear it, then somebody asks for it, I will share it. It just keeps flowing like that. And now more and more the days pass by, I see that these things are also like, I have the bare minimum. Always I carry the bare minimum. With food also, it's very bare minimum with me. So what for do we need? And also we live in places where it is abundance of, like fruits and vegetables and things. Very less you need actually to truly and in a very healthy way to survive in life. So that really cannot be the real problem. The only thing is just, if you can breathe, and with every breath you can feel the magic of staying alive, then you can really be present with life. Like right now where I'm sitting, it's just a little uh, place, outside my parents home. There are only two rooms, so on one room my father is there, one room my mother's there. She was saying, are you comfortable to sit here with me, and the fan is running? I said, I will find a place, don't worry. And I know so many people, they get so upset about where to do it. It needs to look good, I need to give them a good feeling if I have this or that. It will be what it will be. I am present with myself, that is all. And that is it about whole life. That is
Yeah.
the whole thing, and nothing else is there.
Yeah. I call it shine from within. So when you find that space within, because I do believe we have a responsibility there to feel good, because we can drown ourselves in the miseries and the stories, finding a good place, looking good, has to be perfect, la la la, and then you get caught up in, and then you enter that low vibration, and then it's difficult to, or more difficult, not impossible, but more difficult to feel that magic, what life has for you and what she wants to
Yeah,
give to you.
yeah,
So I do think we have a responsibility there, that to drop those expectations and worries and sorrow and suffering, because also that is an illusion. I mean, there's only this, so why would you drag in that past and keep on going like a soup, they keep on like turning into the soup,
cooking the pot. Yes, yes,
cooking the
yes.
pot. So I do think it's so beautiful that you mentioned it. I do believe we have a
It's
responsibility that,
also interesting. Just, do you see the symbol behind me?
yeah, I see.
I only see it now because I didn't know where I was just going to sit. I just grabbed a little chair and I brought it here, and now I see this is, if you would call it serendipity, it's just a star. And this is the symbol of the five elements in Tantra. This is the yin yang, whatever you would say. It's the coming together of all the five elements as one harmonious pentagon. So it is always perfect. It's always beautiful. It's always right.
That's
There
it.
cannot be a single moment which is out of sync. Cannot be.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's the beautiful of Tantra. It brings us always back to our essence, no? There are both sides, the yin, the yang, the dark, the light. It's all one.
Yes,
Bring us,
yes,
bring us.
yes.
Tantra brings us back to our oneness.
It is there. Actually, I cannot also say it brings it. It is already there. If whatever path you take, even if you don't take any so-called spiritual path, still you are there. The only thing is you are not watching it. You are not looking at it. You are looking at something else.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
I was at some point of time, I think I was writing a poetry, and there two lines were there. I still remember that when I open my window, I have my option to look at the gutter or to look at the sky. I prefer to look at the sky where the birds are flying, and I smell the fresh leaves and the rain that has fallen. And yes, along with that, I know the gutter is also there if I look in a certain corner. But that is only a very small part of my life. The gutter is also there, but it's my choice where I look.
Yeah.
And
That's
that is exactly what the path gives you, a perspective, shift in the perspective to look
but that's
in a
that, that's
different way.
exactly what it is. It's your choice where you look. That's it.
And that is all about it. There's nothing. Many people say, maybe if we do this, if we do that. I say, whatever, from whichever way you go, you will lead to the same place.
Yeah.
If you want to have fun going through all the different places, go travel, it's beautiful. But don't be scared. Don't do anything out of fear, you know. Oh, I also have here a friend.
Oh, show us a little. What is it?
It's a cat.
Oh.
Where's the kater?
Wijze kater. Yeah, you speak a word of Dutch.
That used to be one of my favorite shops. Where's a kater in Utrecht? There used to be a shop with all kind of nice, you know, trinkets and all kind of stones and cards and books. I used to visit that shop so often by Sikata, and I heard that it is not there anymore. It's a pity. But
Oh.
this is a cat who has found my father, and he would not leave my father. It grew up with my father since a baby, and just like a bodyguard. And it looks like when I come now, he prefers to be with me.
Oh, wow. So beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, I want to thank you again for showing up.
Hmm. Guru Matra Pita, Guru Bandhu Sakha, तेरे चरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम प्रियतम तुम्ही प्राणनाथ तुम्ही तेरे चरणों में स्वामी मेरे कोटि प्रणाम. The Guru is everything, the parents, the brother, the sister, the friend, the beloved, the light, everything. The Guru consists of all. It is all encompassing. It is there, always the omnipresent, the presence with you. That you all be blessed by the grace of the Guru. And already see it's time to say bye-bye. And it started drizzling, grace of the Guru. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Mwah.
Bye,
Love
bye,
you.
bye. Love you too.